Alright. So, that Great Balls quest was interesting, disturbing, but yeah, it's hilarious. Anyways, we're going to continue walking through this portion of the market, I would say. We're doing sort of the south side first. We're going to check some of this stuff out. We've got to make it back to the Corvo Bianco, our house, and check that out. And then, I don't know what we'll do. We might start going around and exploring stuff. We might do some side quests that we already have. I don't know, but we're going to take it easy. We're just going to chill. We're going to explore a lot of this stuff.
What's that?
I know it's going to be a good time. I've had a lot of fun so far up to this point. I also want to check out these Armorsmiths and stuff like that.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Nilton de Peyrac Peyron falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again. Citizens, beware of the beast. Turn your trembling hearts to the good book. You will find solace there. Citizens,
what's new, Silverlocks? Looking for diversion?
Wherever you are kindly reminded that by decision of the city council, you are requested to refrain from spilling sewage into the streets of the Hauteville between 10 o'clock in the morning and 8 at night.
Quite the fragrant whiff.
This guy's
Prepare to witness wonders at the annual
this guy's reading.
Surfing as patron
And he has
this year,
so much to
Lady
say,
Vivienne de
yet
Tabry.
there's like
Valiant knights from
2
all
words
corners of the world will vie for the title of tourney champion. Tickets still available, but certain to run out quickly. A friendly reminder from the Beauclair Coopers
That's
Guild.
funny.
Oakwood barrels, the best barrels around.
Lazar
Special discounts on purchases of
Lafargue
10 or more.
workshop. Alright, let's go in there. Let's see what's going on. Sir, I am still disappointed that everything in here is so dark. At least on my monitor it is. When I look over here, I can clearly see more than I can on my monitor that I'm playing it on right now, which is it's kind of annoying. It's almost like I gotta get a torch out here so I can just see some stuff.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lasala Fog.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
You picked the right
Not
shop to
quite,
come into.
For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
Monsters.
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Alright, dude, I'm in. This is probably something that we do need to work on, is getting better armor and stuff. I think that's been a main focus of mine for quite a while, although when we were doing Hearts of Stone, we didn't really gain a lot of XP. So trying to hit level 40 to where the Viper armor, we couldn't do it yet. But now we're like level 41, almost 42, I think. So we should be able to wear some decent armor. How these diagrams wind up in Toussaint?
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Sounds awesome.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work.
Whoa.
Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side.
Really?
So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Ooh. We're probably gonna have him do that, but I don't know. I mean, like, Witcher diagrams should be like in my possession, or at least we take them back to Kaer Morhen or something. I don't know. How did you end up apprenticed to an elf?
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice.
So you're good.
Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Okay, alright. The diagrams, tell me where to look for them.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each
5?
from a different school, of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore.
Manticore?
Which should I start with?
That's a new one. Is Manticore Viper or no? I know what a Manticore is. Like, it's a... Well, at least for in D&D terms, it's got a lot of different animals combined. It's sort of like a chimera sort of thing, where it's got different animal parts and stuff like that, like the wings of something else, and the head of something else, and the tail of something else, and stuff like that. We'll start from the top and work our way to the bottom. Tell me about the wolf.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
Yeah.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet a well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes.
Oh, easy.
I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Okay. So, rates for the wolves. That's interesting. Tell me about the griffin. This is gonna be this is probably gonna be its own video. Just talking to this this Armorsmith here. So we'll check out all these, then we'll have him repair our armor, and then we'll try and make the Viper school gear armor if we can. Then we'll decide what we do after that. I kind of want to try and maybe track down some different oils and potions, like diagrams, but I would have to look that up and see, because I feel like we're missing a lot. Like, we had a lot from Wild Hunt, but we don't have a lot in the alchemy setting, so I don't know if we missed some or what. But anyways, tell me about the griffin.
The griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Okay. Fort Usar. Tell me about the cat.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Of
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Okay. It's fallen into disrepair. It's too dangerous there. Okay. These all sound really interesting. I wonder if it's going to be individual portions or if it'll be one quest and it'll be like bear skull gear, cat, wolf, like, and we can, you know, pick the one that we want to go for. Tell me about the bear.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Tall witcher, huh?
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed.
Uh-huh.
Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Last one. Tell me about the Manticore.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it.
Yeah.
Though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
Oh.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century passed, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton.
Merton.
He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Okay. Awesome. That was a lot of good stuff. I'm always interested in Witcher gear. It was kind of a shame that Hearts of Stone really didn't have any until we had to go to the Bersodi's auction house. But even then, it was like, oh, you gotta be level 40, and we were like 38 at the time. So, you know, hopefully this Witcher gear is not too bad. I mean, we might be able to wear one of them, and then the other ones will be spread across, like, in between, like, probably like the mid 40s to maybe 50, level 50. Who knows? I don't even know what the level cap is, or if there even is a level cap. I don't know. Well, let's see what you got.
What do you have on offer?
Spent like 16 minutes talking to this guy, and I'm okay with this. He's got 10,000 crowns. Awesome. Stuff. Toussaint Knight's tourney armor. Required level 42. They have a lot of stuff here. Do you have anything better than mine? No, it's all the same. Oh, that Toussaint saddle is better. Grapevine saddle. So they obviously have different looks to the saddle. I never noticed that. Maximum inventory weight? Yes. Buying it. Guess we'll go ahead and buy this too. Toussaint saddle? I would kind of like the... Go with the grapevine one. That sounds kind of cool. We'll check that out and see if it actually matters. What do you have here? Just... I never really messed around with a lot of these glyph, these runestone sort of things. You have tons of crafting things, so this is good. Okay. Do we have anything that we need to sell to you? I will sell that, I guess. Go ahead and sell that. We're going to keep that sword, which we probably need to use. We'll sell that. Sell this. Sell that. Sell that. Sell most of the stuff. Okay. All right, and then we need you. Let's do repair first. Repair all this equipment for 501, or do we want to? Actually, maybe not. I don't think I want to pay for the Ophiri stuff if I'm not going to use it. Let's check out the crafting. What do we need for the Viper gear? I hope this guy can make it. He should be able to make it. Viper boots. This is medium weight gear. Increases armor, so our stamina, or like how quick we are, is going to be a little bit slower than we are now. We gain a lot of piercing, poison resistance, slashing. The problem is that the Ophiri gear that we're wearing gives us a little bit of bonus to 3 of our Witcher signs. But I want to wear some Witcher gear. I do not want to wear Ophiri stuff. Ophiri seems like an alright place, but nothing like being in Witcher gear, you know? Very scale armor increases armor and stamina regeneration. So stamina went up a little bit quicker. And that's fine. Components missing. We need a wire, which we could buy. Or we could dismantle stuff for a wire, maybe. Let's see if we can dismantle stuff here. I don't know what dismantles into a wire. Maybe like a rope or something? No, not a rope. It would not be a rope. It's not string. We need wires. If I don't find it, I can look it up, or I could just buy it. Because there was an option that said buy, which is brand new, and I haven't seen that. Where you could... without having to go back to the merchant's inventory, you could just be like, yeah, he's got wire, I'll just buy it right here. Got thread. So far, I'm not seeing anything that says make wire out of stuff. Let's see. I'll probably just end up having to buy it, which is fine, but I want to see what actually makes wire. What dismantles into wire? Wow. That was a thing. What can be obtained by dismantling heavy armor? Oh, heavy armor, you say. Master armor repair kit. Okay. So it might be a good idea to hold on to armor in the future. Yeah, none of that stuff, so that's fine. We'll just go ahead and buy it. That's good to know, though. Got the Viper. Go ahead and buy. Craft that. This dude's gonna make a lot of money from me. We've got 42,000 crowns, so we're fine. Crafting component. Oh, can we craft wire here? Nope, doesn't say. Crossbows. Don't really need those. Gauntlets. Viper. There's a lot of wires that we need to buy here. Junk. Silver sword? What was it? Silver sword, right? I do like the Viper silver sword. Oh, it's actually really bad. Yeah, it's actually really bad. Unless it was the steel sword. No, it was the steel sword, yes. Yes, it was the steel sword. It's actually still really bad, though. Yeah, I like my caretaker shovel, actually. Alright, last thing we need is trousers. We've made the whole gear. Ooh, just enough wire to make all this. But make that. Awesome. Okay, so we've made all of that.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
So, 6 diagrams. Now, are the diagrams one set, or is it a... Oh no, it's actually different. Like, they have their different things. Like, the cat has its 6 set of gear, or 6 diagrams. Wolf, Manticore, they all have their own sets. So it's different sets. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, are they just going to have one set or multiple sets? And yeah, they've got multiple. That's good. Level 40. Okay, so we might be making those. Let's get rid of this Ophiri stuff here. This is medium armor. We go up. Our armor goes up by 10. And we get a whole bunch of resistances to piercing, poison, slashing, damage from monsters resistant to elemental damage. Seems pretty good. Ooh. That looks pretty slick, man. Bunch of resistances. This armor is a little bit better than the Ophiri stuff. But this is, you know, it's Witcher gear, man. I gotta keep it. And we gotta put the different saddlebags on so we can carry more. So our weight was 160, I think. So 170 is what we can now weigh. We put that on, and we're good there. Awesome. Cool. Now we look like a sexy Witcher, man.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyran falls victim.
It kind
to
of
his
looks
own
like every
cowardice.
other Witcher gear that we've had,
Slayer has struck
to be
again.
honest.
Citizens, Beware of the beast.
But it's been so long since we've worn that. Look at how shiny the chainmail is. I don't know if that shows up on stream right there. That looks really shiny though. Alrighty. We've got another Armorsmith sort of over here. Let's check this out. Are you up above here, or
Your reputation
looks like?
precedes you, Geralt.
Oh, fuck.
What? Why did that guy say that? There's also another quest around here, so it must be on the other side here.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Yes, I am. I'm still wearing the professor glasses. I probably need to take those off at some point, but it'll be fun. How do I get over there?
No two ways about it.
Ah, right here.
How are you?
The world these days.
Eat, drink, and loosen your
Ah, the
belts.
serendipity.
For you are
I'm
in
so
true sword.
glad you're back.
What are we talking about here? This guy. Vineyard owner. This another
Master Witcher, what luck to happen
contract
upon you.
that we have?
Got work for me? New contract?
Yep.
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Really?
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get.
Vineyard owner. Paper
Gotta
chase.
stop by that bank.
Really? I want to see if this rings a bell with me. I'm sorry that I keep, referring to like the wiki and stuff like that, but this is something I like to do to learn a little bit more about things lore-wise and stuff like that. So I don't think this is a guy. I don't know. Seems like an interesting thing here. Probably won't do it right here, right now, but it's pretty interesting. Armorer, okay, which one are you? Obviously not as good as the other one, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, this dude looks like he's not a good armorsmith, but we'll use your free stuff here. Wait, where's the other thing at? Sorry, but it's so goddamn dark in here, I can't see. Your stuff might be upstairs to use. But now I'm walking with a torch in a friggin' house, right? Well, I guess he only has this for the armor. He doesn't actually have, like, the grindstone. That's alright.
The best armor around! That is what I forge!
Sure, buddy. Play Gwent with this guy. What do you got?
What have you got there?
A lot of people here have a good amount of rounds, which I love. It's down there. There's got to be a good alchemist here. We'll definitely play this guy at Gwent at some point because we need to get all the Skellige cards. But I don't want to do that right now. I just want to explore.
I dreamt I was a wolf.
My, do I ever
Here's a
feel like doing
blacksmith.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah, what if there's like a really good alchemist that sells potion diagrams and stuff like that? Because the one that we talked to earlier definitely did not have diagrams like that. He had a bunch of mutagen diagrams, which I honestly don't really need. But yeah. Couldn't use that. Let's talk to this guy. He actually has a name.
Steal in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
Show me what you have.
Show me what you have. Ooh, these swords are actually better than what I have. Well, that's steel sword. What do you got for silver, pal? Do you have any silver swords? Oh, they're all steel. I might need a crossbow's fine, I guess. Wouldn't mind buying those. Doo-doo. You have wire or string? That's string. This must be wire down here. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Checking out your shops.
No, see you later.
Alright, well, we've checked out all the shops in this area that I want to check out. Oh, I actually probably should have had him repair. Let's have him repair our swords real quick.
The best.
Show me what...
That's something that I forgot to do. Gotta repair those.
Farewell.
Okay,
No,
I know one thing that I want to check before we depart from this area is I want to check the barber and see if he's got different styles of hair now that we're in a different region. Cough dough. I think the barber was over here somewhere. We're gonna go ahead and let's not do that. Let's go ahead and meditate until... let's meditate just for like a couple hours, I guess.
A beast like that probably has no one to split a bottle with.
The